with the Baltimore Ravens. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
To speak of, call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action. Now it's Tua. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down. That's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Here's Tyler Newsome now.
Back deep, Damiere Byrd.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, Week 7. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one. So they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards that time.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Stephon Diggs with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually...
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. Rodgers now to throw. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. Touchdown! 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down. Here's Tua. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Tua. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Tua finds the open target, Arnold. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a pickup of 6. McCaffrey. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And a nice job there skipping away from the 1 tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. 2nd down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. They find some open field here. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's hauled in by Shepard. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Well, that's complete to Shepard. Touchdown, Bengals. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. At the 16. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Tyler Newsome now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Bird to return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, here's Tua. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. McCaffrey following the penalty. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. From the gun, it's Tua. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. He finds his man, complete. It's Arnold. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Running the sweep with McLaurin. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Tua sets up to pass it, being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Of course we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Diggs. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, it's Rodgers. On the slant, he's got Sanders. And he's got some space here. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On second down, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third and a few inches. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Tua to try again on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sims. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. Flush to his right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Yeah, definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Steven Sims now on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. Steven Sims. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Still down very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play, and if you don't get energized after a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
Yeah, the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And some room to maneuver. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory.
146 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Tua on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Buying time to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here's Tua. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. Charles